Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20 and welcome to episode 40 of Direwolf20's Enigmatica 2 Expert Mode series. Between episodes, a little bit of tedious work. I got some more ME drives going on here. I set the priority of this drive to -1, which means it should not put any items in here until this one's totally filled up. So we should find out that this will fill and then this one will start filling. And that should be cool. Right, so this has a channels of 8. That's my auto-crafting system. I think today I want to get auto-crafting in place. Like, I really want to focus on getting as much auto-crafting going as possible. So we got to the point where we have a lot of power gen going on now, right? Like, we're in a really good position with power generation. We should be set for a while, to be fair, because this gas burning generator produces a lot of power for what is a pretty small automated setup, right? Not a terribly complex thing that we did last episode. And it generates a lot of power, like a lot. And that's good. How am I doing for you matter, by the way? Nice, 176 millibuckets. All right, cool. All right, I'll take it. So what we want to do today is get more auto crafting going on. Like what I think I want to do is do some teaching. Let's see, can I have an interface terminal? Would you be able to make one of those? I want you to know how to make an interface though. Like that's probably something I want you to know how to make. So I want to get auto crafting in place because I'd like to automate some of like the tedious tasking steps that are required to get stuff cooking. Right, so let's see, can I make an interface terminal? I don't have any of the things needed to make an interface terminal, but I can make that. And we can ask for an interface, which we might be cool to make. Sweet. And then we just need an engineering processor, which is a diamond and a redstone. Oh, you know what else I did between episodes is I threw some acceleration cards in this thing so that it runs just a little bit faster on its own. So you'll see how much quicker it is now. See, doot. And doot. Nice and quick. Sweet. All right, so for an interface terminal here, that would be a nice to have. Cool. And we'll grab a cable here, and we're good. All right, so interface terminal up and running. Sweet. Now I have a little bit easier way to drop recipes into things. So I'm thinking about wool in my brain because we're going to want... I like using the smart Fluix cables. I like that we were given those as a quest reward early on. And I prefer to use those, right? But smart Fluix cables require a little bit of effort, right? They need redstone and glowstone, which is not a problem, but they also need ME covered cable, which is just basically cable with any kind of wool. So a piece of wool plus cable equals the covered cable that we need to get what we want. So we're going to need more wool. How are we for string? Actually, speaking of string, how are we for mob farm? Hello, everybody. Is this thing? Oh, yeah, he's getting big. Why are you... You're bad at doing the thing that you're supposed to be doing automatically. You know that? All these items are dropping here, and they're not going where I want them to go. I'm guessing what's happening is it's considering it full when it transfers the items. So, not the end of the world, but how are we for string? Not bad. That should be cool. Somebody recommended that there's another ritual that's added by Animalia, I think, that just kills the mobs outright rather than doing small amounts of damage to them over time. And it's probably better for servers and whatnot. So for me, playing in a single-player world, it doesn't matter. I forget what it was, but there's another ritual that might be better here, right? So, like, keep that in the back of your minds. So it's got, like, a stat. Whoa, hello. What was that all about? I don't know, but I just turned a bunch of string into a bunch of wool, and that's cool. So I think I should, like, teach you guys cables, right? So what I'll do is say, this is how you make cables. And this is how you make this, right? Oh, we don't have any of that. Quartz dust. So we don't have that mod in here that makes it a little bit easier to mitigate stuff. So do I want these? I should probably use nether quartz. Nether quartz is probably a little easier to come by than Certus quartz. So that's what we're going to say. And one of the things I'm going to want to do today, if possible, is start moving some of these machines into a basement-y area. So that they can auto-craft. So we'll have an interface and we'll have all that stuff happening so that it automatically crafts stuff. And then we'll decide from there how to proceed with things, right? So I might need to add that mod here. There's a mod that makes it a little bit easier to do some of this stuff. Right, so like this is cool. Can I ask for more patterns? What would you need to make 10 patterns? You need to learn how to make quartz glass. That shouldn't be a problem. Cool, and then in here we can do this. Why can't I shift click you guys? That's a weird thing. I thought I could shift click those, but maybe I'm making that up. Alright, so now if I wanted 20 of you, you're just missing some of this stuff. Let's ask for like 10 more of these. Cool. Yeah, we definitely need more nether quartz. I'm probably going to need to go pop into the nether real quick and get a bunch. That's what I'm thinking at least. Yeah, let's go get a whole bunch of nether quartz. I think that's probably a good idea. Engineering or logic? Engineering is the one that I stole out of here, right? Yeah, that's cool. Anything else I can put away for the time being? You can go in here, and I don't need the key on me, and I think that's cool. Yes. Okay. So let me pop over to the nether. I'm going to get a bunch more nether quartz, and then we're going to work towards automation, right? Automation is going to be the name of the game for the next episode or two, because I want to have auto-crafting of all the things, right? Because there's a lot of manual crafting steps to make certain things, and that's annoying. And I don't want to have to do that anymore. So we're going to totally auto-craft it all up. Sound cool? So we'll come back in a few minutes here after I've spent a reasonable amount of time vein mining and having fun with all this stuff. I thought I saw quartz around here. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Be right back. Alright guys, we're back. I forgot that I took my blood orb out of the altar, and I like ran out of LP, but it's alright, it'll come back. The beauties of animation, we just ignore it for a little bit, it comes back by itself. Hey, look, I got a bunch of nether quartz, and a few other things that I found while I was out there playing around in the nether. You might think, hey, that's not a lot of nether quartz. Well, I mean, I technically did get a lot of nether quartz. Booyah. Lots and lots and lots of nether quartz. And I also snagged a little bit of glowstone while I was there, because, I mean, that's never a bad thing to have, right? Sweet. Alright, now we're talking glowstone and nether quartz. That's what's up. Hey, let's get some more, well, yeah, let's get like a stack of you. I think that's a good idea. So, I think our next steps, right, should be maybe to get some cables. Let's like get, I think it's middle click is how you force craft. Yeah. Let's get like 40 more of you. Is that doable? Looks like it is. So start. Booyah. Nice. All right. Now let's teach this thing the other cables, right? So you need to know how to make covered cable fluix, which is basically just going to be white wool. And then I want you to get smart cable fluix. Right, so I think I have to put you in there. Why can't I shift click this? I know I had done that before, right? And I need to sneak that mod in there that will let it work a little bit better. That I can, you know, do recipe handling a little bit better. I'm trying to remember the name. Just Enough Energistics or something like that, I think. So now if I said, hey, I want 64 of you dudes, we have everything we need, because I manually crafted the wool. We're going to have to deal with wool. What I'll probably do is set up some kind of sheep farm. I just have to decide exactly what I want. While I'm here, I think what I'll also do is dense covered and dense smart. All right, I have to put you in there before I can do that. Dense smart. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. We should, you know, have that. Let's actually get a few dense. Can I get like 20 of you? Would that be too much to ask for? Yeah, it's a lot of stuff. That is a real lot of stuff. We have to teach this system how to make more things. I think that's a smart idea. Let's get to work with teaching. I think that's what we should do next. So we're going to want interfaces, right? So if I asked for an interface, times like, I don't know, 10, right? We're missing formation and annihilation cores, which shouldn't be too bad, right? So we should be able to teach you annihilation. Oh, you don't have fluix dust handy? Oh, that's annoying. We have a lot of work to do. So we're going to need quartz, we're going to need charged Certus, and we're going to need redstone. And I'm pretty sure these can be made in here. Yeah, they can. Booyah. That's cool. And let's turn you guys, well, we'll do most of you into the crusher. Right? Super quick, make that up. Yeah, this is going to be all about automating stuff. If we can automate all the things, I'll be happy. Okay. So, what else do you need to know how to make? You need logic processors. So let's get, like for now I'm just going to get a hefty amount of logic processors. Do we have silicon in here? No. We've got a bit. Let's do logic processors, We'll do 12 because that's what we got. And speeding this up is even better now. See how great that is? See how great? Okay. So let's teach you annihilation and these dudes. So one of you, and then what do you need? Pure Certus. Okay, that shouldn't be too bad. So now with these guys programmed, can you get me 10 interfaces? You can, but we're missing fluix dust. We have it, we just don't have it in the system. So now we're cool. So interfaces are on the way. That'll be good. And let's put you away. Cool. Booyah. Now, for the machines down there, I'm thinking what I'm going to do is pick up everything that's in here that we want to automate. I don't know that we need to automate the sawmill. Not yet, at least. But the crusher, 100%. Right? Smelting, 100%. Enriching, 100%. Right? Automate all the things. We might wind up replacing some things here, so I don't know that I'm going to want to not... I don't know that I'm going to want to remove this stuff. I'll probably make another set of these machines after I've automated having them in the basement, right? So for here, right, like what do we got channel-wise going on? Yeah, I'd like to tap you in over here, right? I'm thinking like this wall could be some of my automation stuff. So you've only got 2 channels happening right now. We're gonna redo channels once we have better resource production, mostly around wool and the automation of machines, right? But let's get our metallurgic infusers down, right? So let's do right here seems fine. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know that it matters which ones go where because it's all automation, right? We're gonna want our enriching factory. We're gonna want our smelting factory. We're gonna want our crusher, and that all sounds good. Okay, and then we're going to change our sidedness. Okay, so that for now, we'll make the back the input on all these, and how about the bottom can be the output? Does that sound cool? Back input, bottom output. Back input, bottom output. And that should be good. Perfect. Okay. And then we'll have our interfaces all along the back of this thing. Cool. And they'll be ready to do that. And then let's get logistical transporters. We could probably have a few more of these. Maybe. Depends. Do we have the stuff for this? We need more electrical steel. Steel. Yeah, 5 electrical steel should be good. Come here, you. Crusher. Crusher. Which one of you is the crusher? This guy is. Cool. Let's get that sand. And you guys all need power, don't you? That's going to be the tricky part. Maybe the top needs to be... Yeah, I'm thinking the top should be the output. So that way we can do power in the bottom. How's that sound? Okay, so yeah, we'll do power down the bottom. I think that sounds like a smart idea. So universal cables. We only got 17 of these left. We're gonna have to make more of these too. All this stuff will be automated very shortly. Okay, where's my nearest power line? That one doesn't look terrible. Incoming dire wire. Oh, that's right. I had this out for reasons. Are you good now? Yeah. Well, maybe I don't want that to be there. Perfect. Shy just one. Nice. Oh, goodness. Rain. See, we've already got a 250,000 LP there, which is cool. I like it. So then our silicon should be done by now. Cool. We'll throw 12 of you in there. With these guys. And that should be good. Logistical transporters. We need more of those circuit board things. What's involved in making those? 2 vacuum tubes. Okay, yeah, they're a little bit annoying. We might wind up not using these as much. We'll see. Advanced logistical transporters, good to go. Yeah, we'll figure it out if we want to use them or if we want to do whatever. I mean, it doesn't really matter which one of these we feed it into, right? And then your eject will be on for all these guys, right? So auto eject your resources. Eject on. Eject on. Cool. All right, that should be good now. We just have to connect up some cabling. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, in addition to the 2 over here. What may I not need at the moment? Let's swap you two. Oh boy, I think it's this one. Yeah, that's not the right one. I'm going to hold off on automating this one just yet. So then that's, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in addition to the 2 here. And that should be good until we get better stuff happening. Huzzah! 8 and 6. Nice. So once we get dense cables, this should be a little bit easier to manage, but, you know, should be cool. All right, so now we've got the capability to do automation. And if we take a look at our interfaces here, we should see a bunch of things ready to roll. So for example, if I wanted to teach you how to make quartz, crushed quartz, right? Is that what it's called? Or yeah, this stuff, nether dust quartz. Can I teach you this recipe? I don't think so, but if I add that mod, I can. I'm gonna go add it real quick. All right, reloaded my instance, and now what should be cool is that I should be able to look up the recipe for this, right, and check it out. Now we can do that, move items. So here's a cool trick, right? If you're in crafting mode and you look this up, the tooltip says you must set the pattern terminal to processing mode. Pretty spiffy, right? Pretty spiffy indeed. And then if you look up like a crafting recipe like, say, this, and you mouse over it, you must set the pattern to crafting mode because that's a regular crafting recipe. How cool is that? Loving it. Loving it, loving it, loving it. All right, so then the interface for the crusher gets this pattern, right? And now the crusher can make the stuff, right? So if I took these out and I said, hey, make 10 of those, let's just validate that everything's behaving. We go downstairs, he's cooking, right? And the items make their way to the appropriate location. Sweet. I like it. I like it. So, hey, basic machine automation is in place. Now we can start teaching recipes and doing even cooler things. I'd also like to get these two down there, but I think we're going to have to hold off this one for sure. I want more inscribers, though. What would be involved in getting more inscribers? Actually, what would be involved in getting more patterns now that we have enough stuff? We need more pure certus. Right? Because patterns definitely require a pure certus. Okay. I need more certus in general is what I need. Which is a bummer. Whoosh! That's so cool. I love it. That is cool looking. Okay. Do we have sand in here? Not enough. That should be cool. And get you guys growing. Cool. So now you've got those, which means we should be able to request a healthy amount of patterns. Nice, right? So we've got 90 nether quartz, available 10 to craft 90. Beautiful. Go. And then you're going to do your thing. Nice. That is awesome. I mean, yes, I have nether quartz in my inventory. I could have just, dealt with that, but it's all cool. I'm just validating AutoCrafting and making sure everybody's behaving themselves. Cool. And I believe that there's a crafting monitor right up here, right? Yeah, so we can see the status of everything right there. Beautiful. Nice, and now we're getting blank patterns. Cool! So, what else should we set AutoCrafting up with? So let's get wool going so that we have the resources required to get dense cabling so that we can expand this system a little bit better. I think that's a smart move, right? So industrial foregoing, I think, would be the route to go for a sheep shearer. I think that's cool, right? So industrial foregoing is manual. We can detect submit. Cool. And then claim a reward. Hey, I begun the industrial foregoing quest line, which is cool. Now, which one of these blocks? Generators, getting started, agriculture, animal husbandry. Yeah, you. Animal rancher. We'll try to interact with animals, buckets, and shears to milk cows and shear sheep. We're also getting sacks from squids. Nice. I don't know if I have to supply it with shears, but I'm sure we could manage that, right? So you need some plastic, right? So let's get a rancher and see what's involved in making that, right? So quest-wise, like, what do you want me to do here? Industrial foregoing. You want me to get the true fluid extractor and the latex processing and the rubber, and then that unlocks all the things, right? So tree fluid extractor, we're going to want 4 of those unless they're really hard to get. So that, I should teach you how to make furnaces. That would be super cool because those things are annoying and a half to craft, right? The other cool thing about this mod that I just added, which is the just enough resources, is that you don't need to have the resources in your AE system in order to set the recipe. That is huge, right? Because we don't have compressed cobble. We don't have stone gears sitting around, right? So we're going to teach you how all these things are made, right? Mr. Furnace. Where'd you go, Mr. Furnace? I need stone gears as well. And I should probably teach you... maybe I do want my sawmill down there. I don't know. We got so much wood, though, right? For now, we could do that. Would that be, like, terribly inefficient of me? I mean, we've got so much wood. I don't feel like setting up this guy expressly for the purposes of doing the thing. Why are you claiming to be low on power? That's not necessarily accurate. There's no way that you're actually struggling for power. AE system. Don't lie to me. Maybe I need one of those, like, battery things from AE. Whoosh. This'll do. 10 hours. Nice. Hello, wood. Good to see you. There we go. Now we've got wood for days. At least a few days. So now if I said I want a furnace, and we should also teach it iron gears. So that one's actually something we'll have to do a little bit later. Are we really that low on iron? No way we're that low on iron. Are we really that low on iron? I have to go mining again between episodes. You know what else I should look into hooking up? That thing that people keep telling me, the digital miner. Because that needs the robot. Which, didn't I get a robot as a quest reward? It needs a lot of things, though, to be fair. It needs a teleporter from an advanced CC computer. That's a lot of things. That's a lot of crafting. It's a lot of crafting, y'all. It's a lot of crafting. But everybody keeps telling me, like, I will never want for resources again if I make a digital miner. We'll look at it. We'll look at it. I have the power now. So, like, that's a thing, right? Let's do... We'll do 4, because... Oh, wait, hold on. That's right, I forgot to do this. Can you turn plates into things? I didn't think so. I might have to smelt these guys down to reclaim these resources. That should smelt, right? Yeah, it does. Alright. Do you have gears in here? You totally do. So if I put 10 of those... 16, does that work? Don't forget you can accelerate the smeltery controller. Totally works. And it works well. Just saying. Beautiful. Alright, so that'll get me my gears, right? So the tree fluid extractor, if I asked for furnaces, well, I mean, you know how to make them now, but we'll be good for this. So tree fluid extractor, that should be cool. We've got a couple more of these left to do. All right, so 4x tree fluid extractors. Quest complete. Quest complete. There you go. Claim. All right, and now you want a latex processing unit, which I apparently already have one of. Did I get one of those from a quest reward? Why is that quest complete? Because I clearly don't have one that I know of. So you need a machine case and another iron gear. Right, and more iron. So we're literally out of iron at this point, aren't we? I mean, we're pretty much out of iron. We are very much out of iron. Go mining. Hey, we got TNT though, so that's a win. All right, so I got to mine between episodes before we get to the rest of this, but let's at least set this up. So what we're going to want is the tree fluid extractor. You know what? Can we make these little doohickeys? Not terrible, not great. What's this thing? Wireless network card tier 2. Quite a lot of crafting involved here. And that makes one of them. Ugh. It's a lot of effort to make those things. They're nice. They're nice wireless. They are nice wireless, right? But it's a lot of effort to make those things. But they're nice. They're nice to have. Let's get them set up, right? So we're going to want wood. We've got wood, but we're going to want a placer, right? For an auto placer, this guy. Wow, you don't really have any cobble on you? Good. Basic coil. We need some aluminum. Can I just get a stack of you? Because I don't know that you're needed for a lot of else. I mean, I'm a simple man. Take acceleration equals funny to me. What can I say? What can I say? Right? A lot of this stuff we're going to need to look at automating, right? A lot of these crafting mechanics in the future are going to need to be automated for sure. But we'll get there. We just really need to expand our applied energistic systems. Whoosh, overshot it. Okay, cool. So now you can have an auto placer. And that's good, right? And then we'll get tree fluid extractors. There you are. I always have a tendency to drop those things in those places. So these guys can just chill in the basement. I don't know if there's any reason for them to be particularly available to us. I'm pretty sure they need power though, right? Yes, these are the ones that... No, they don't need power. They don't need power. Okay, good. So these are the ones that don't need power, so that's nice. So we can just kind of stick this guy here facing up, right? We'll throw wood into him. Boom. Now, do you face me or face away from me? I think you were facing away from me, right? And you're getting fluid. Great. So now you guys are all getting the fluid that you need. Perfect. And let's get some fluid doohickeys. We've got some basic mechanical pipes, and we can have a tank. How about we have one of these, so that'll work. Okay, and then you pull. Nice. Okay, so this guy's going to fill up with tree fluid, right? And we'll turn that into rubber next episode after I do a little bit of iron mining. So I think let's wrap up here. Now's a good point, right? We'll wrap up the episode here. We'll come back next time after a little bit of mining. And let's see, do I have food on me? That's the most important thing to bring with us is food. We have some more potatoes. Great. All right, so we'll go mining. We'll come back next episode. And we will get a sheep farm going for wool so that we can make dense cables. We'll move some more automation stuff into our basement, and then we'll start automating a lot of the complex to craft machines, right? IC2 machines should probably be automated as well, I would think, because like if we want a Tesla, the Tesla core lib machine, this thing, right? Like this is an annoying machine, right? We need that, so we need that, so we need that. Or that, right? So there's a lot of machines here that we need to automate to get what we need to get for those things. So that's my goal. So let's go mining between episodes, like I said. And for now, Dallas signing off. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. And maybe an auto miner next episode too, right? Maybe I'll look into doing that. Maybe I'll do some of the crafting component stuff off camera because it's a lot of crafting. But if I can get a digital miner, that would be cool. All right, guys, take it easy.